Hello guys, welcome back to Wild Bill Jammin. I'm wishing you a very happy new year 2021. Let's hope it's a better one than last time. This time we're going to be talking about the most underutilized and most important tool in the game, the hammer.
Man, you are a real boring fuck.
In the base game, the most important asset you have as an infantry member is the hammer. It allows you to build nodes, structures...
I said fuck off!
Alright then. Today we're going to actually be talking about the competitive scene in Hell Let Loose. But before that, I just want to do a short homage to the base game. Because over the Christmas period, I've had a lot of fun driving around in my old recon truck. And I want to thank all the disorganised public games for allowing me to drive like an absolute nutter.
I like the bass. I like
80 front, 80 front.
I like the bass, biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery bass. Bass knowledge. Punchy bass. Nutty bass. Buttery biscuit bass. Acid bass.
Why did you line me up? I've just run about 6 guys.
Hard bass. Soft bass. Buttery biscuit bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery bass. But it needs toasty nutty bass. Biscuit bass.
Oh my god, how
Toasty bass. Rubbery. Slimy bass. I like the bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass. Biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery bass. I like the buttery.
80 front, 80 front.
Oh my god.
Bang it inside.
Needs to be a little bit deeper.
There's a guy here.
About it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get him. Wait till he puts his OP down and shoot him. Yeah, just hold your spawn, I'll get an OP down and say. Yeah, I'm right behind their lines. I can't be honest.
And then bang, in comes the bass, the bass, the bass,
Bang the tank.
it overpowers everything. Bass, toasty nutty bass. Bass, toasty bass. Hammy, spongy, gooey, nutty, rubbery, greasy, slimy, toasty. I like the buttery biscuit bass.
It's there.
Dog is
Turn.
holding off a heavy flank in F6 right now.
Gary's down on
We
bottom.
split.
Try and push him.
Well, hello, and welcome back to 2021 Wild Bill Jammin. I hope you had a good break. Sorry for that rather long introduction, I just really like that song. Business will now resume as normal. January, it's obviously the shittest time of the year. It is cold, it's dark, it's minging in the UK, but we've got something to look forward to in the winter seasonal Hell Let Loose competition, which will see 16 teams come together in one big tournament, battle it out for the biggest prize of all, pride. So I'm just going to quickly go over the rules for the tournament, and then I'll start talking about what teams are probably going to be trying to do, which might help you in your public games. The way the fixtures work is it's quite simple. It's one round, and if you lose your game, you'll go into the loser's bracket, so you'll get another chance. But if you lose in that bracket, you're out. And just a reminder, 16 teams is 800 people minimum, which is quite impressive for a game still in early access. Right, so let's dive in.
The first rule of Fight Club is
that you really must try and tell as many people as possible about it. It's a rather fun game, and the more people will tell about it, the better.
second rule of Fight Club is
There are no rules. Go!
That's right, anything goes. 800 nerds, battling it out, coming up with tactics and plans to destroy their opponent. And when it comes to Hell Let Loose, there's a lot to consider. Most crucially, for me,
is the first 2 minutes of the game. But before you even get to that point, you need to decide which map and which faction you're going to play on. This is done through the ban phase. Each team takes it in turn to ban a faction on a map. And you keep going through this process until you're left with one combination. Then you'll have about 1 week to prepare.
What the fuck is this Tinker Tailor Soldier cunt?
So anyway, the first 2 minutes of a clan game are always really interesting. And now you've got the addition of trucks, it's really going to throw a spanner in the works as to how you tackle the map. And what we found in the first seasonal is that you're 84% more likely to win if you cap the first objective. And in the old seasonal, you were 80% likely to win if you were allies. And I think this is going to really change. And personally, I don't think it'll be down to the guns that you get, even though the Germans have got a lot more firepower in this update.
Wie viele Ex-Freunde hast du, Bitch?
Ich bin viel zu jung, ich darf keinen Freund haben.
Oh mein Gott! Ratatata!
I think it'll be down to where your truck is and what the point is. And I've obviously done a lot of videos about the imbalances in Hell Let Loose, and how some caps favour some factions over others. So for example, on Summary Demont, the barn was closer to the allies, so they were getting there faster. But now in Update 8, your truck spawns in the bottom right as the Germans, so you can get in there really fast. And I would think that everyone's looking at how to get in that cap and all the different tools that are provided to do that. And how much can you gamble on that first garrison? Because one well-placed artillery round can knock a whole team back. Or maybe you can get your recon vehicle really far up and take out their garrison. The only problem is, they get killed pretty easy. And another reason why taking that first cap is so important is because of resources. If you take that first cap, you're going to have double the resources coming in than the other team, which means more artillery, more bombing runs, more airheads, more tanks, more everything. But just because you take the cap first doesn't mean you automatically hold it, and getting those garrisons down and getting that map control is really important. So if you're playing engineer and you cap first, you need to whack those blueprints down before you lose the cap, because you can come back and build them at any point. And I wouldn't really worry about where you put them, as long as you put them somewhere, because putting them on the cap seems like the right thing to do, but it's far more likely to get bombed. So I think that's enough nerdy kind of stuff for one video. Let's talk a little bit about who's actually playing in this thing. They say these men are born of no woman, nor have they ever felt the touch of one. They reek of victory and body odour, and take with pride the title Lords of Swet Town. But sweat is only a byproduct of success, and these guys stink. This is Exodus.
What is your profession?
So yeah, Exodus, the team that I play for, I think we're widely regarded as the best team in the whole competition. And I think we like to talk about it. And as an Englishman, I'm, well aware that most countries hate us around the world, and with good reason.
Get ready for a broken fucking action.
What are you chirping now, mate? You're not getting it.
And it doesn't really stop us from being insufferably arrogant. And I think that provides a lot of fun for all the teams, really. And one of my favourite examples of this is this advert that got banned.
England.
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 England!
Scotland.
France.
Wales.
Wales.
It's definitely Wales.
WTH.
And I bloody love that. I love a bit of banter. And I hope there are rivalries that come out of this competition. There should be. I think it's what drives good competitions. But there is a line, and it shouldn't be crossed.
I mean, no disrespect, but you're a cunt. You're a cunt now. You've always been a cunt. And the only thing that's going to change is you're going to become an even bigger cunt. Now you have some more cunt kids.
Leave my kids fucking out of it. What have they done? You fucking retract that bit about my cunt fucking kids.
And I think Exodus already have this rivalry with the tournament hosts, WTH.
We are gonna take you down. We are gonna take you down to Funky Town.
funky town centre, here you come. Chew, fucking chew.
Who won the last seasonal, although Exodus weren't part of it. So we love talking a big game, but at the end of the day, only the results matter. Even more importantly than that, it's having fun. Playing with your mates, getting stuck in, and having a good old game. Because this isn't esports. No one's getting paid to do this shit. It's just something we all feel really passionate about. So thank you to WTH for hosting the tournament. We're all really looking forward to it. So yeah, we'll be looking more at the other clans throughout the next few videos. But just one last bit of housekeeping. I went on a sort of podcast thing about How Let Loose the other day, and I'll put a link down below in the description. So go check that out. It's about an hour, and I think there's a half an hour thing coming out today about me, I guess. So there's that as well. So thanks to Inchont for having me on, and yeah, go check it out.
You've done that. You've made your name for it.
Can I just get a beer before we get into this bit?
What is it? We gotta get a beer? All right.
And I think I'll leave it there for this week. If this stuff does sound interesting to you, then go look at some clans, go talk to some people, because it's a lot of fun playing with these guys. And if you're new to the game, it's a great way to learn it. So have a good one. See you next week. Bye.
Oh no, why you shoot? Wait, don't shoot.
Sorry. Oh, it's there. Gary's there.
You have to be sneaky, bro. You have to be sneaky,
Sorry.
come on.
Get ready, they're gonna spawn.
Yeah. Go.
Eee!
Bill, you found something there? Gary or something? Okay, go. Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the satchel on it. Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
Yeah, I got the satchel.
Wild Bill, fucking. They're shooting! Behind us!
Let's OP.
Oh, they're nading!
Get it,
Is that a tank?
I think I'm gonna die. Oh, they're on the Gary.
Come on. Yay!
Yeah.
Infantry around there as well.
Bill. Oh, no, come. Bill.
Oh, look.
Oh,
we got him.
They're coming from our behind.
Is the guy inside?
We got him.